Coming up on Mountain News at 5:30, the latest from Frankfort, where one student was killed during a shooting on a college campus. And lawmakers make a push to protect abortion rights on Capitol Hill.
And we're seeing some rain throughout eastern Kentucky. That will transition to snow as we go throughout the next few hours. Details coming up.
Dedicated to southern and eastern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News at 5:30.
Good evening, I'm Steve Hensley. Some colder air is moving in and we could see 3 rounds of snow through the end of the weekend. Meteorologist Eric Dean tells us what to expect tonight on this First Alert Weather Day.
That's right, Steve. We're talking about maybe 3 inches of snow depending on your location. Take a look here at some of the wind gusts from earlier today. This is since midnight. And as advertised, some places picking up between 35 to 40 mile an hour wind gusts depending on your location. You go over towards Hazard. The hazard sensor came up earlier today, so that's not right. We were around the 30 mile an hour range. 33 in Whitesburg, 34 in Clintwood, 36 was the max wind gust in Grundy. Here's a look at First Alert Live pinpoint Doppler radar right now, and you can see that line of shower activity pushing through. Go ahead and pinpoint over towards the West Liberty area, south of West Liberty. You can see some heavy shower activity going on. If you look real close right here where I just highlighted, we are starting to see a little bit of that transition from rain to snow. Then from Pikeville to Jenkins over towards Harlan, Middlesboro, over near the Norton area right now, seeing some snow shower activity as well. We do have that lake wind advisory in effect for portions of the viewing area, but a winter weather advisory is in effect until Thursday at 10 a.m. We'll tell you everything you need to know coming up in the First Alert forecast in a few minutes. Steve.
Eric, thank you. We are learning new details about yesterday's deadly shooting at a Kentucky college campus. It happened right outside a dorm at Kentucky State University in Frankfort yesterday afternoon. Police say 19-year-old DeJohn Darrell Fox Jr., a student at the university, was killed. The situation started as a physical fight, though police have not said what led up to the confrontation. The suspect, 48-year-old Jacob Lee Bard from Evansville, is a father to at least one student on campus. He is accused of shooting Fox and one other student during the fight.
There were university officers present when this happened. I don't want to go into the details of it, but obviously when this happened, they acted quickly and were able to prevent any further any further injuries, and we're able to get that individual into custody.
While we did not learn the name of the other student shot and injured, KSU's president says he is still in critical condition. Police did not answer any questions in regards to why Bard was on the campus. In Rockcastle County, one person died in a barricade situation. State troopers say Marvin Gabbard barricaded himself in his Mount Vernon home yesterday. Police were trying to serve an emergency protective order and felony arrest warrants. Troopers say he was armed. They eventually went into the home and they found Gabbard dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. State police are still investigating. In Bell County, Middlesboro police make a second arrest in what they are calling a pill-dealing organized crime ring. Katrina Lawson of Tennessee was arrested yesterday. Diana Loveday was arrested in November. Police say during a search of Loveday's home, they recovered nearly 1,000 prescription pills and cash from what's believed to be illegal drug sales. Multiple people have been identified in supplying Loveday with their prescription pills. Additional arrests are expected. Last night, the Board of Education in Wayne County, West Virginia, decided to approve public hearings regarding the closing and consolidation of Dunlow and Genoa elementary schools. Superintendent Todd Alexander says in just 10 years, the district has lost the population size of roughly 9 schools, and they are running out of options with less aid coming from the state. He says the plan is to reach $4.2 million in budget cuts, and this year alone, the county is losing millions in funding with lower enrollment.
Both schools are at around 50 students. Genoa's at 60. I think Dunlow's at approximately 47 students. Those are extremely small schools.
If the schools close, students would move to East Lynn, Wayne Elementary, and Crum pre-K through 8. Alexander says one of the biggest concerns left to work out in the event this were to happen is longer bus rides. The West Virginia Board of Education approved the closing of Verdonville Elementary in Logan County. They will consolidate with Omar Elementary. This comes after Verdonville was closed after they were dealing with a rock slide issue that occurred in April. The board also voted to close 2 schools in Roane County, West Virginia, in Geary and Walton Elementary Middle Schools. Those students will move to Spencer Elementary and Spencer Middle. Back here in Kentucky, MedCenter EMS is sending out a reminder to drivers as winter weather begins to pick up. Studies show traffic fatalities increased by 34% when snow and ice are on the roads. Many factors play into these crashes, like bad tire tread and sliding on slick spots, of course. Whether you are experienced or a new driver, experts encourage you to stay inside during snowy and icy weather unless travel is absolutely needed.
Don't press your comfort level. If you're not accustomed to driving on wet or slick or, ice road conditions, then kind of really gauge, do I even need to be out?
Staying off the roads not only keeps you safer, but helps EMS respond to calls. During winter weather conditions, drivers tend to slow down, which can extend ambulance response times. If you do need to be on the roads during winter weather conditions, pay attention, listen for sirens, and pull over if necessary. More than 100 seniors now have a new place to call home after a multi-million-dollar renovation was completed on a historic building in Louisville. State and local politicians helped cut the ribbon on the Gateway on Broadway. The building offers more affordable housing options in the city. Renovations cost around $52 million to bring the 1892 building from blight into the modern age. Seniors have been moving in since the late summer, even while some of the work was being finished.
This means everything to me. I mean, the whole world. I mean, if you don't have anything, this is such a tremendous, the benefit from this, like I said, it just empowers me. I mean, it's so needed.
Along with the senior housing community, the building will also be home to commercial space, nonprofit businesses, and a resource center. Lawmakers in Washington are getting ready to vote on dueling health care bills that aim to address rising health insurance costs that could happen if Affordable Care Act subsidies expire at the end of the year. 2 dueling Democratic and Republican plans are set to be voted on tomorrow, but both sides remain bitterly divided. Democrats are pleading with their Republican colleagues to vote for their plan, which extends the expiring COVID-era insurance credits by 3 years.
Tomorrow is a moment of truth for the Republicans here in the Senate. Are they going to bring health care costs down, or will they sit by and let premiums explode?
Republicans could just do the right thing this week. They could vote for a simple bill to just postpone this disaster.
But Republicans are not buying that argument, saying the Democrats' plan does nothing to reform the Affordable Care Act. Instead, they are now pushing for their own plan created by Senate Health Committee Chairman Bill Cassidy and Senator Mike Crapo.
If you will, we're putting money in your pocket to pay for the insurance policy out of pocket. It works within the framework of what Democrats have created. I don't see why they're opposed to it. Again, we're lowering premiums by 11%. We're giving people money in their pocket. I don't know why they're opposing.
Neither bill is expected to get the 60 votes needed to pass the Senate, likely leaving Americans with no clear path on tackling the higher health insurance costs. Democrats say abortion is a human right, and they have a bill to make that a law. Some lawmakers fear access to abortion will be limited in the wake of the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. WYMT Washington correspondent Brendan Cullerton has the story from Capitol Hill.
Democrats say abortion rights are under attack in the United States. They believe Congress needs to take action so the issue is out of the hands of courts and local government. Atlanta area Congresswoman Nikema Williams says it's time to change the conversation around abortion access.
When the government denies someone life-saving medical care, that is a human rights violation.
Congresswoman Jennifer McClellan says she's concerned the changes to abortion access are moving in the wrong direction.
When the Supreme Court overturned Roe versus Wade, and I became the first generation of my family to lose a constitutional right in my lifetime.
The congressional resolution declaring abortion a human right has 110 members on board.
We are going to stand up strong for this right that women and men have fought for all over the world.
Lawmakers worry some states will continue restricting access.
We're seeing the abortion bans and efforts to restrict access in dozens of states and at the federal level.
Democrats say it's important for politicians to continue fighting for abortion access at the local level as well. In Washington, I'm Brendan Cullerton.
Coming up on Mountain News at 5:30, state leaders team up with local organizations to launch a new food initiative in Clay and Laurel counties.
And in the world of weather, we're talking about a transition from rain to snow, and we're going to have a triple punch of snow. Details coming up.